occasion that brought these men together to say that I've had enough of the repeated mistakes of my past, and it is time for me to stand up and take charge of my destiny. Throughout this historic day, the Million Men heard speaker after speaker telling them that the Million Man March was just a start for a better tomorrow. Each man that day was sent home with the charge to go back to the communities from which they came and make a difference by joining organizations or joining a church, or if you belong to a church, getting involved in that church, just being involved in their children's activities, or going back to seek the friend of the court and pay back child support. After the Million Man March, a number of journalists told the listeners that they should separate the message from the messenger. Yet I see that the message that Mr. Frederick spoke was the same message that I speak. It was a message of responsibility, freedom, and justice. I believe that there can be no progress without struggle. On August 4th, 1857, in my address on the occasion of the emancipation of the West Indies, I delivered a speech entitled, "No Progress Without Struggle," which in part said, "The whole history of the human liberty shows that all concessions yet made to her August claims have been born out of earnest struggle. The conflict has been exciting, agitating, all-absorbing, and for the time being has put all of atonements to silence. It must do this, or it does nothing. If there is no struggle, there can be no progress. Those who profess freedom, yet appreciate agitation, are men who want crops without pawing the soil, or they want rain without thunder and lightning. This struggle, it may be a moral one, or it may be a physical one, or it may be both moral and physical, but it must be a struggle. So today, February 18th, 1996, we must do all that we can so that we can make this land that we so love truly the land of the free and the home of the brave. The hour has come where we must unite together to make a difference in our society. For we have come a long way, and we must realize that the struggle, it is not over, for we still have a long way to go, and that there can be no progress without struggle.